Gamlen! Why are you here? How? That is lewd, sir. Freaking lewd as hell. Quest updated the Paragon's Toe. What was that? A stone toe chipped from the Great Dwarven statue may be of interest to a dwarf new to the surface. Looking for pieces of home, the surfers off drift to Low Town Bazaar. A side quest. Yeah, it makes me wonder what the game would have been like if they gave enough time to actually make this game properly.
Something in the meantime.
What does lewd mean? It just means Dan Blush. Chat spams Dan Blush whenever something naughty happens. No. See? Yeah, that's lewd. Looks like there's a quest to the north. Let's go grab that one real fast.
Bodahn Feddick, purveyor of goods both common and rare, at your service. And this is my son, Sandal, who is as brilliant an enchanter as you'll ever find. Say hello to the nice human, Sandal.
Hello.
We shall be accompanying your expedition and providing the needed supplies. It's all quite exciting, isn't it?
The thought of adventure does make me giddy.
A kindred soul, surely. But I digress. Do you wish to peruse my wares, or perhaps make use of Sandal's unique talents?
Come on.
Enchantment?
Just so.
Remember when he says enchantment, type enchantment and then Dan C.
I thought all enchanters were mages.
Not at all. The fabled dwarven resistance to magic has allowed enchantment of crafts for countless ages. Granted, most dwarven smiths must work for many, many years to learn the skill, but my boy is a natural, a savant beyond compare.
I like enchantment.
And he enjoys his work. What more could one ask?
You two don't seem the sort to hire onto this expedition.
My son and I have never played it safe. Never kept to the tried and true roads. In fact, we have just returned from adventures while accompanying the hero of Ferelden, legendary Grey Warden and vanquisher of the Blight.
He sounds amazing. Tell me about this hero Ferelden.
So you helped to defeat the Blight?
In our small way, perhaps. We did not fight at the Grey Warden's side, of course. The hero of Ferelden is a fine man. After all his accomplishments, may he find even greater success. But surely my past is hardly of interest to the likes of you.
Let's see what your son can do.
Enchantment!
He was super happy about that one. Enchantment! Apostate staff. Well, it's not that much better. Cold damage versus fire damage. I'll sell that stuff. Sell the junk items too. Alright, let's go grab that quest over there. I know, I love... Unfortunately, I don't think Sandal's in the third game, is he? That made me sad. I was like, where's Sandal? He's like A staple? Oh, he is?
Hawk, long time no see, my friend.
Oh, there's an Easter
One of
egg.
it isn't worthy. The dwarf with the incredibly ironic name.
I only advertise the truth. You still with the Red Iron? It was just a year you were with them, right?
Still trying to ferret out everyone's business, I see.
Of course. How else do you expect a dwarf to make a living? I'll tell you what. I still have my old contacts. You need some runecrafting done, I can arrange it for you. Take care, Hawk. Don't get dead.
I'll get whatever I want, sir. Order runes. Rune of lightning, lyrium, and silverite. I don't have any of those. Research variety discovered.
Another Ferelden street rat? Are you here to waste my time, or do you actually have coin to
How
spend?
dare you?
Actually, my coin and I were just leaving.
Hey, I'm having a bad week. There are few Fereldens of means in Kirkwall. Forgive me.
Did you say Kirkwall?
Are you an armorer? A weaponsmith?
My stock is varied. What all my wares have in common, however, is quality. Only the best for my distinguished patrons. See for yourself.
Well, let's see. Plus 10 mana. It's actually pretty good. This is an upgrade. Every upgrade counts in this game, so I will take it. And I get a little more mana. Olaf's Armory. He has... That's expensive. Plus 5 mana, plus 12 attack. Well, I think it would help to get some early boost to help with this difficulty, so. Let's go ahead and grab this stuff. Yeah, getting an early boost with items is actually quite important. Robes. Fire damage. Fire damage. Defense? That's too expensive. Stamina, mana, regeneration rate. I'll take that. I did not say early boobs. You guys heard me mumble. A talent or a spell? Rune of Frost. I said boost. I don't know what you heard, but I said boost.
You want that?
It's probably good to get him a better sword, because everything matters in the beginning. A gear boost can help a lot.
Got them too?
None of that, none of that. Guess we can sell off this stuff then. I don't need it. Attack and fire resistance. I don't need that. Critical damage. Only I can wear that? Dan Hawk, what? They're all... I'm the only one that can wear any of that stuff. Well, that sucks. Fire damage. Fire damage. I don't have any fire spells. Yeah, it's like, looks like it's all for Mike. Oh, that's right. If I remember correctly, party members can only have their special armor stuff. Yeah, I get all the armor pieces, but party members get only this, like, standardized thing that you can upgrade later, but that's right. Forgot about that. Fire damage, mana. To the Elder, nature damage.
Surely an adventurer has need of a good tailor.
Yeah, I remember that. They changed it. They wanted, the reason they did that is because they wanted your character to always look the same. They wanted the companions to have very unique looking armor sets. They wanted it to all look like that all the time. I believe that's what the reason for them doing that was. Let's go to Lowtown. Yeah, Inquisition went back to getting armor sets, but just like you could just make them look like. They made it so that in Inquisition, like they can wear armor, but they always look the same, I think, or like their look changes a little bit, but it's mostly their armor. Yeah, I need a tank. Well, I guess Carver's kind of my tank right now, but... Take back our streets. Ferelden refugees, Qunari soldiers, who next? Dementor slavers snatching children out of their beds. This ends now. Send a message that Kirkwallers will not accept this. We must band together to drive foreign waste from our doorstep. Claim the free marches for the marchers. Make Kirkwall great again. If you care about our future, join the friends of Ferelden. Kirkwall. Reclaim our city. Hi there.
My. If it isn't Hawk.
Still up to old tricks, Elegant.
Lady Elegant, if you don't mind. I'm a married woman now. Last time we met, you were still working for that brutish thug, Mirren. Things have been going well since then?
Could be better. Could be worse.
I often feel the same way. You may recall I supplied the Red Iron with potions. I'd be willing to extend you the same courtesy if you like. All I ask is you inform me of any interesting reagents you find. In exchange, I'll approach my contacts on your behalf. And of course you'll need the appropriate recipes, such as this one. Free, for old time's sake.
The first one's always free. Oh! Don KD, brand new sub! Thank you for subbing. What's gonna be your first ever sub emote? Resources are discovered permanently available to craftsmen. Placing an order costs money and use potion you've ordered. Oh, that's right. In this game, you just have to find ingredient places and you have them forever. You just got to pay money per potion instead. I think Inquisition goes back to finding actual items to craft with, I think. Weaponsmithy. Where is our friend?
This fell into my hands. Recognize it?
You just stumbled on this? Can't say I'm surprised. Bloody fools.
Thanks, I guess. Let's go get our tank friend lady. She'll be right over here. Doggy!
Hard to believe they left me nothing.
Well, Mother was pretty steamed when you ran off with your Ferelden apostate.
I'm still their daughter, their eldest.
This is a real shithole. But my god, the doors are huge. Look how tall the door is. It's like twice the height of a normal man. What the... Cardinal rules of magic. Oh no. This is DLC room, isn't it? Oh no. Legacy room. Oh, you go in here to like start up the DLC. Yeah, if I grab them, I'm gonna get really OP gear. Which is like... This is gonna be super, super OP at the beginning. They ruin the progression system. It's one thing I hate about DLC is I wish that they would incorporate it into the game more. Instead of just putting it right in your inventory, I wish they could and put it into the loot system so you can grab it or earn it or something instead of just like getting it right away.
Looks like the dog's trying to tunnel his way out of this hovel. Can't blame him.
Like, even if I pick it up and I sell it all, then I got all this extra money I didn't earn.
My children have been in servitude for a year. They should be nobility.
If wishes were poppy, we'd all be dreaming.
You mean this is real? No wonder I can't wake up.
And here I thought that Ferelden you ran off with was a mage, not a jester. Your mother was supposed to marry the Comte de Launcey, and instead she ran off with some Ferelden apostate. You don't get to stay the favorite when you do that.
Where is father's will? If I could just see for myself.
It's not here, all right? It was read, it went in the vault. No one needed to look at it again.
I know the Amels were nobility, Mother, but not much else. Why don't you ever talk about them?
The Amels have been a noble family in Kirkwall since Garahel drove out the Fourth Blight. But we've always carried magic in our blood. It's been a stain on our lineage. No family of good standing would ever marry into a line with magic.
Why?
When I chose your father, I was bringing more magic into our line, not less. I think that's what hurt my parents the most.
But magic, you know how sad I was when I learned that you couldn't become a wizard like in Harry Potter? I would go to college if I could become a wizard. That'd be so cool.
Did Grandfather mention Mother in his will at all?
Our father died when you were still in short pants, lad. You can hardly expect me to remember.
Oh, of course not. Why should you do something reasonable?
I would love to go to to classes where we learn how to levitate stuff and then turn things into other things or regrow your hair, like all kinds of mystical feats.
That touched a nerve. What's in there that you don't want us to see?
Nothing. But you won't be seeing the bloody thing. It's still locked up on the estate, and that's long out of my hands.
What daft bastard leaves that behind?
It was old news. You think I've been sitting here for 25 years waiting for Leandra to slink back?
Who bought the estate, Gamlen? Perhaps I could speak to them. Was it the Reinhardts?
No one you know. Get used to Lowtown, sister. That's where we're going to stay.
Whoa. He's kind of an asshole.
Maker, what a mess. I want to make things better for Mother. But some of what Gamlen says, I'm having a hard time hating him. Playing caretaker for someone else's life. Stuck in their shadow. That's no way to live.
And there it is.
Look, if you want to join the fight over who lost the most, fine. But I never lived here. Mother even gave me her old key to try and stir something. But I didn't know Grandfather. Finding his will doesn't matter to me.
You want a connection? This is where we'll find it.
The once mighty Amels? A bunch of slavers are squatting on that dusty glory.
What have you heard?
Uncle's a chatty drunk. He was up to his neck and signed everything over. That's who has the estate. Apparently, the most extensive wine cellar in Kirkwall is now a slave highway from the Undercity. That's the family legacy.
That sounds like an arrangement that needs to change.
And what if it does? We still aren't important enough to actually live in the place.
Baby steps, Carver.
All right, brother. If the key works, we'll clear the estate from the Undercity up. I don't know if this will help, but I do feel like hitting someone.
Okay. A letter from Moran. Hawk, you were a pain in the ass to deal with, but a bloody talented one. If you get sick of being just another unemployed refugee in the shithole, maybe we can grab a drink. If there's an odd jobs my boys can handle, I'll send them your way. Moran. The Black Emporium. Greetings. You do not know who I am, but I have heard of you. I understand you might be in need of my collection, as well as the means to obtain them. I do not extend this invitation to anyone, but you are not simply anyone, are you? Consider this an invitation to the Black Emporium. Enclose our directions through the passages underneath the city, as it is the charm to enter. If you give the charm to another, its permission will immediately be revoked. The consequences will be unpleasant. Adieu, Xenon. Duty. To whoever elects to participate in the charitable deed of assisting the Vale family of Starkhaven, His Most Worthy Highness Prince Sebastian Vale has provided instructions for any brave and noble enough to attempt eradication of the rabble who dared attack his family. 3 groups of Flint mercenaries have been sighted in this Kirkwall vicinity. One group makes camp not far from the elves of the Sunder mountain range. The second has been seeking information on the docks after nightfall. The third is far from the main road off the Wounded Coast. They are believed to have a small campsite well past known landmarks. A Prince Award awaits anyone who finds and defeats all these rogues. May the Maker guide you. Chanter Titha. Those sound like side quests. And God, I love side quests. Gamlin Ammo. Payment is now 2 months late, sirrah. Interest accused, as you are well aware. You will find yourself barred from our establishment unless your payment is made. Think, no better cardship or numbers runner in Kirkwall will deal with you. I certainly hope this matter is attended to before steps are taken. Let's avoid further unpleasantness, Gallard. That bastard.
I think this is the same cheese that was here a year ago.
Well, luckily, a lot of cheese gets better as it ages. Oh, I can't. She's still gone for some reason. Why can't I select her? Oh, we need to access through Hightown. We need to go find our guard friend lady. We need her to tank stuff. Yeah, I gotta go to the keep. Once we visit her, we'll get her back in our party. 'Cause she owes me.
No loitering.
When are we leaving the city? Soon. We'll get out of this city at some point during this game, I'm sure. Yeah, we're going to the deep roads. I'm sure once we get past the deep roads, we'll be coming back here. Oh yeah, but you gotta find inventory bag space. I think they sell that stuff. Blah 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 da, 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 da. Oh, hello, girlfriend.
Aveline.
Hello, Hawk.
That's it.
What? Oh, right. Sorry. It feels like we just talked. I've been keeping an eye on you.
What?
Information is one of the few perks of this job. Watch out for Bertrand. He's a son of a bitch.
You know I don't like it when you have people watch me.
Saved me camping on your doorstep. After what we went through to get here, well, you're no child, but I take care of my friends. The places they have me patrolling, I've got time.
A person in your position seems like they might learn some profitable things.
You know better than to ask that.
One day you'll be frustrated enough to go for it.
It's like I'm sitting on my hands. There are dangerous people in this city. In fact, I might have a job for you. Let me know if you want to do a favor for Kirkwall. Otherwise, I'm here if you need me. Maker knows I could use more satisfying work.
Seems like Kirkwall suits you.
It has been a challenge. Lots of opportunity, if you're the type the locals want.
Are you?
If you argue enough, you kind of convince yourself.
It's been a year settling in. Are you all right?
You don't need to coddle me. I am where I am. How close I hold my memories is my own business.
You are so cold.
This must be a very different pace from serving King Kalen.
I love that life, but there's a new king for a new Ferelden. Seems cocksure, but I guess he was there when the Archdemon fell. Can't fault an active hand. It's just one more change, though. The real end for me was Ostagar. What about you, Carver? You were there. Do you feel something similar?
No.
All right, then. Bit of a tit, your brother.
Bit of a tit, your brother.
The Blight is over. You could go back to Lothering.
That wasn't home for me. It was just where the Horde pressed us. It wasn't the first village I saw fall. But you don't get used to people losing everything.
I'd been away already. I don't know if I'd still call it home.
Sometimes the best thing about a place is that it's where you're from.
All right, Aveline. You have something worth doing.
My patrols may be empty walks in the dark, but there's something big coming up, and I could use you. An ambush, probably for a caravan, although I can't find any shipments that match up. Doesn't matter though. Highwaymen waiting for someone to rob. I'm putting a stop to it, my district or not.
You have a name, or anything else to go on?
Not important. If we show up and they attack, they're bad. Simple as that. I'll wager it's smugglers, though. Like I said, seems like an obvious trap for a caravan.
I don't know if there's a mod to remove the dialogue wheel. EA loves the dialogue wheel, though.
You've been nosing around outside your commission.
I have contacts, and they're complaining about a lack of meat. Thugs and such. Someone is hiring. And one or two were told to prepare for travelers. You want to be good at this job? You pay attention to what's missing, and when people arrange escape routes.
Seems like you'd want to share this with your fellow guards.
I will, if you sit on your hands. I'll send my alerts, and someone else will lead a patrol. But there's profit and influence to be had. You're my friend, so I'm offering.
I'm no guard, Aveline.
There's only so many of us. Temporary recruits are expected time to time, as long as they're competent. You still claim to be competent, right?
All right, Aveline. I'll play guard for you.
I knew I could count on you. They're hidden up Sundermount, remote and rough, but we can make good time with a shortcut this side. And no, you can't run off and do it without me. I trust you, but I have to be there. You're acting on behalf of the Guard.
Lady, you're my tank. You're going to be there anyways. Welcome back to the party, Aveline.
Not going to happen.
Not going to happen.
Fine day, Sarah.
Aveline, can you open all the doors for me so that way I can steal all the valuables? Since I'm the player and you're my friend.
Another place that wouldn't have me.
Is that okay? Let's see. Barrett, can you open a simple lock? Yes, he can. Torn trousers. And a ring of 12 attack. That's actually not bad. I'll put that on there.